Hello students, good evening. Students, in the last exercise we have completed our questions. So today we will discuss here some properties of the determinant. Properties of the determinant, properties number first is telling here the value of determinants remains unchanged if its row and columns are interchanged. For example, if we are taking here, that is the 2, 6, 1. minus 305 minus 305 5 4 minus 7 5 4 minus 7. So student, this one is the example number 6. You may check in your NCERT book. This one is given here. So property number first is telling here the value of determinants remains unchanged if its row and columns are interchanged. If you are changing its first row, it will make it here first column. Second row, it will make it here second column. Third row, make it here third column. That means we are changing its row into column or column into row. So the value of these determinants and the value of change row or columns, that value, both the values will remain same. So let's see here. So suppose we are interchanging here. So first let's find out the value of this one. So students, how we can find out? So either we can expand it from anywhere. Suppose we are expanding from this column number second, because 0 is here, so we will get the two determinants for the expansions. So expand from column second. Expand from column second. C2. So what we will get here? It is negative sign here. So first is positive, second is negative. So plus minus we have to take it here. So negative is here, so we will take it here minus plus 3. So students, this row, first row and this second column it will left. So remaining values in the determinant is 6, 1, 4, minus 7. Again 0 will take it here. So this one was the plus minus, it will be here plus and minus plus minus plus minus plus. So we will get it here plus, that means plus 0. So whatever we will left it this second row and second column. So we will get here 2, 1 and 5 minus 7. We have got this much. So now if we will take it here this one, with this sign we will take it here negative. That is the minus 5. So what we will do is leave it these portions and these portions. So value in the determinants we will get here 2, 6, 5, 4. So now what we will get here, do the multiplications, that means 3 we will get it here. So multiplications minus 42, and again by doing the negative sign minus 4 we will get it here, and plus 0. Whatever we are getting in this value of these determinants, that will be multiplied with 0, that means totally we will get 0. So minus 5, so multiply this one, 4 2 is 8 and 6 5 is 30. So we have got this much. So now students, just do the multiplications here, solve it this one. So minus, how much you will get here? 46. So whatever we have got in this one, multiply with 0, that means 0. So minus 5 and solve it this one, how much we will get here? Minus 22. Minus 22. So now just do the multiplications here. Minus 46 into 3, how much we will get here? 6 3 is 18, carry 1, 4 3 is 12 and 1, that is 13, minus 138, minus into minus it will become plus, and 5 2 is 10, carry 1, 5 2 is 10 and 1 11. So 110 we have got here. So now students, by subtracting we can get it here, because this one is the largest number with negative sign, so we will get our answers in minus. So solve it this one, you will get 8 and 2, that means minus 28 we are getting here. So students, if you are interchanging this one into by using the property number first, So we will get it as same answers minus 28. You can use it as by interchanging. By interchanging. By interchanging into rows and column. So how much you will get is first row make it a first column. We get new determinants. That means 2 minus 3 and 5. Again 6 0 4 and 1 5 minus 7. So now we have got these determinants. So students, same method, if you will solve it this one either by using any row expanded by any row or column, you will get exactly equal to this much. You can check it and you will get your answers. So now student, let's see here property number second. Property number second is telling us if any two rows or column of the determinants are interchanged, the sign of determinant also changes. So let's see here property number second. So students, let's see here property number second. If any two row or column of the determinants are interchanged, then sign of the determinants also change. So student, its meaning is there. Suppose we have taken this one determinants. So you may take it this one as delta is equal to this much. We have got here. So it will change it any row or column. Suppose I am changing this second row into third column. So sign of these determinants will be changed. One negative sign will take it here. So minus, how much you will get is 2 minus 3 and 5. That means what we are interchanging here, we are interchanging column second into column third, C3. That means this column third will be interchanged with column second. That means 1 5 minus 7 6 0 4. So again students, if you want to change it any row or column, so again one negative sign you will get it here. Suppose we are taking here this 5 7 1 5 7. So interchange with this one, so you will get same. That means column first interchange. This one is the symbol of interchange with the column second. So how much you will get is minus, take it one negative sign more, that is minus, and this minus it will become plus. So you will get here 1 5 minus 7 and 2 minus 3 5 and 6 0 4. So students, we have got this one. This one is the method. This one was the property number second by interchanging any two or row columns. So we have to take it, its sign will be changed. So now let's see here property, next property number third. If any two row or columns of the determinants are identical, then the value of determinants is 0. Suppose we have got yes one determinants 1 2 3 and second value 5 6 7. So and next one we are taking here 1 2 3. So that means if we are getting here any two row or any two columns are equal, so value will become here 0. That means column 1 is equal to column third. So column 1 and column third are the identical. That means the whole value of these determinants will be equal to 0. You can get it by solving the questions. So if you need yes, so you can subtract it this column, subtract it in column first. So 1 minus 1 you will get here 0 and 2 minus 2 you will get here 0, 3 minus 3 you will get here 0. Expanded from column first, totally you will get 0. So that was the property number third. So now let's see here property number 4. Property number 4, if each elements of the row or column of the determinants multiply by the constants, then its value multiplied by k. So suppose we are taking here one determinants A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. So suppose we are multiplying with the constant k any row. So what we will get here? This k it can be multiplied as AK, DK and GK. So you can take it common of this one. So how much you will get here? K and A, B, C and D, E, F, G, H, I. So what we are getting here? So if we'll find out the value of these determinants, so this value will be multiplied with this constant only, and that property is telling here if you multiply with any constant of any row or column, so the total value of the determinants will be multiplied with this constant only. So now students, let's see here next property. This property is very important. Property number 5. Property number 5 is telling us if sum of elements of a row or column of the determinants are expressed as the sum of two or more terms, then the determinant can be expressed as the sum of two or more determinants. So let's see here. For example, we are taking here, that means A plus B, B plus C and D plus E. We have taken this much examples, and here again we are taking is E, F, G, H, I, J. So if it is written as any row or columns in the sum of these values, then the total determinants can be also expressed as the sum. So how we can write down here? First, this one is the first column, make it here this one as first column. So A, B, D, and write down this one as in the second column E, F, G, H, I, J. So now this additions, use this sign additions and write down, make it in the next determinants. So B, E, B, C, E, B, C, E and E, F, G, H, I, J. So this one is the very important properties, property number 5. It is very important because in the properties it is telling yes कि if sum of all elements of a row or column of the determinants are expressed as sum of two or more terms, then determinant can be expressed as the sum or more determinants. So I hope you have understood this one. So students, let's start here. Exercise 4.2. Some questions we will see here by using all these 5 properties. So students, let's see here. Exercise 4.2 question number first is telling us that by using the properties we have to prove it this much, and question number second also by using the properties we have to solve it this one. So students, what we can do it is, here it is given additions in column third, addition sign is here, so this can be split into two determinants. So let's see here, X, Y, Z, A, B, C. Again X, Y, Z can be written here X, Y, Z. This positive sign, use it here, again split into, use the determinants X, Y, Z, A, B, C. Now we have used this one in these determinants. The remaining part is these portions. We have to use it here. A, B, C. So now students, what we have done is, we have splitted here by using the property number 5th. So now one property is here, if any two row or any two columns of the determinants, all the elements are identical of the determinants, so its value will become here 0. That means X, Y, Z and X, Y, Z, that means column first is equal to column third. So its value will become here what? 0. In the same way, we can check it this one also. This one A, B, C, they are equal. That means column second is equal to column third. Its value are also identical, so it will become here 0, and 0 plus 0, that will give you 0. Hence it is proved. So now let's see here question number second. Question number second is given here a minus b, b minus c and c minus a. In this way we are getting here, if we will split in the form of determinants, that means two laws you will get determinant form. So what we will do is we will make it here short. So for making it short, students, we can edit these portions, this column first, add it here. So b and b can be removed here. So what we will get is a minus c, and a minus c by adding with the column third we will get little bit less. So in the same way we can do it here also by additions. We can do it addition here also. That means column first. In column first we are adding column first plus column second. You can add it these portions in column second also. So what we are doing here is in column second gives column second plus column third. So add it here. So what you will get? So by adding b and b can be cancelled. So you will get here a minus c. In the same way c and c can be cancelled. You will get b minus a. b minus a. In the same way a and a can be cancelled. You will get here c minus b. So now in the same way added these portions also here. So what we will get is, so by adding, so c and c can be cancelled. That means you will get here b minus a, and added this one also you will get here c minus b, and added this one here. So what we will get is, that is the b and b can be cancelled. So a minus c. So this column third it will remain same, c minus a minus b and b minus c. So now students, what we can do it here next step. In the next step, as we are looking here, if we will take it here negative sign common, so what we will get here c minus a. By taking the negative sign common, same thing we will get here also. Take it negative sign common from this one, so you will get here a minus b we are getting in the third column. So take it negative sign common from this one also, you will get here b minus c. So same thing we are getting here also. So take the negative sign common, minus 1. So what we will get is c minus a. In the same way take it negative sign common, you will get a minus b. Take it negative sign common from here, so you will get here b minus c. So write down this one as it is, that is the b minus a, c minus b and a minus c. So this one as it is, c minus a minus b and b minus c. So now students, what we can do it here, taking this one minus sign common from the first column, taking minus 1 common from C1. So what we will get here, take a negative sign common. So in the determinants you will get here c minus a and a minus b and b minus c, and this one is here b minus a, c minus b and again a minus c. So c minus a minus b and b minus c. So now students, what we are getting in the determinants, we are getting these portions. That means column first is equal to column third. As we have seen the properties, that means property number third. So what we will get here, column first is equal to column third. So the total value of these determinants will be become here what? 0. Minus 0 or plus 0, that means same. So 0 cannot be negative numbers or positive number, only 0 will be there. So we have got here RHS side, hence it is true. So now let's see here students, question number 4. So question number 4, let me erase first. Student, let's see here question number 4. Question number 3 you have to do it, very simple question was that one. So let's see here question number 4. By using the properties we have to prove this determinant is equal to 0. So students, what we will do is just multiply these portions AB and AC, you will get, we will write down that one 1 1 1 BC CA AB, again multiplied this one, how much you will get? AB plus AC. Multiplied this portion also, you will get here BC plus BA. Multiplied this one, CA plus CB. So we have got this much. So now students, what we will do here, added this column, second column adding with the column third. So we will get here column second, column third, that means column third plus column second. That means this column second we will add it in column third. So what we will get here? That means 1 1 1 BC CA AB. So just do it here. Additions AB plus BC plus CA you will get here. Same thing, add it here also, you will get here AB plus BC plus CA also here. So add it AB here also, so you will get here AB plus BC plus CA. So students, one thing you are getting here common, that means AB plus BC plus CA, take it common. Taking common AB plus BC plus CA from column third. So how much we will get? Yes, that is the AB plus BC plus CA. Just take it common. In the determinants we will get here 1 1 1 BC CA AB, and here after taking common you will get here 1 1 1. So now students, we are knowing one property, property number third. If this column number first and column number third are equal, so this total determinants value will become 0 by doing the multiplication all these elements with the 0. So total will get what? 0. That means column first is equal to what? Column third. So AB plus BC plus CA into 0. So total how much we have got here? 0. So this much is equal to RHS. So now students, you are waiting for the question number 5. So next video you will get question number 5.